and we don't usually talk about this, right? We don't usually talk about wrestling in the WWE because this is a music podcast.
That's because niggas don't be real enough.
But me and Nate grew up on that shit. Did you grow up on?
Yes, bro. We talk about this all the time. Why you always do this nigga like that, bro?
I don't know if he know it like that,
nigga. We are all young men. We all watched it.
It's like Dragon Ball Z, WWE.
I gotta talk to this nigga after.
We all watched it.
It's like I'm pulling this card or some shit.
We all seen it, nigga.
All right, so let me not take it away from you. But they actually had a great week.
No bullshit.
They had a great week. They announced that Monday Night Raw is gonna be now live streaming. It's gonna be live streaming on Netflix. You seem confused.
2025?
2025.
No, 2024.
I think that's
2025.
fucking incredible, bro.
No, it's just like, I'm just like,
people don't have cable
how's that
TV.
gonna work? Yeah, so that's cool.
Cook real quick, because I think someone's at the door.
So these niggas, how much was the deal for?
$5 billion, but that's for it's $1 billion a year.
And what's the duration of the contract?
It's minimum 5 years, up to 10 years.
Huh.
So $1 billion a year.
Interesting.
For 5 years minimum, and Netflix has the chance to renew, has the opportunity for extension. And I think the extension is 1 year at a time after the 5. But it's up to 10 years. Nigga, that's a great deal.
Great deal. And it's only gonna bring more eyes to the product. Because for most people don't have cable television like that.
Yeah, Netflix is finding ways to keep.
I be watching Raw, no bullshit,
rotation.
but this is gonna stop me from paying for Sling TV. No bullshit.
You know?
Nick Khan,
I don't know.
You're a great businessman. Yeah, it's like $30.
I don't know niggas have Sling.
I did for the NBA playoffs, no bullshit. But so they had a great week. They announced like The Rock was like on their board.
Yeah, for TKO.
And he got his rights to his name and everything.
Yeah, that's tough.
They were on ESPN first. I thought that shit was incredible. You had Shannon Sharp, Stephen A. Smith, and The Rock all on the same table, and you can say whatever you want about those gentlemen. You don't like them or not. Yo, that's like what the #1 sports live show, and it's just 3 successful ass black men. That's black excellence. Now, all that to say, they had these incredible news. You feel me?
Royal Rumble's on
the way. You feel me? They got guys like CM Punk back after 10 years.
And mind you, CM Punk and Cody had a fucking nice little promo off, nigga. That shit was goated.
That was gas.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes.
That was gas. No bullshit.
Yeah, why you saying? You're not surprised that CM Punk, who's older than
because you guys show me the comeback. That's why I was like, okay, so I know he's back in the mix and all that. I thought Cody Rhodes was done with this shit.
No, he's bigger than ever.
I was about to say he actually probably is the biggest superstar in the world, minus like 2 other people.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
so all that to say, because I don't want to boggle down to people who don't, fuck with wrestling or anything like that, right? But after having a week like that,
also Cody Rhodes is black apparently. No bullshit. What? I mean, because Dusty Rhodes is black. Street saying. Dusty Rhodes might as well
his
be
wife black.
No bullshit.
I respect that.
No bullshit. Yeah. Cody Rhodes is a nigga. No bullshit.
All that to say,
I'm
reports came out against Vince McMahon again, because this happened 2 years ago, where he was facing other sexual assault allegations, and they kind of like, we're gonna take him from the board, and like they basically was like, we just gonna clean this up by taking him off the board, and he's gonna be off of live television.
Sold his majority stake.
Sold his stake. You know what I mean? And it's like, he's no longer involved. But then when this whole merger with the UFC and TKO, he got put on their board.
Well, Endeavor.
Now that's what the parent company called, right?
Endeavor.
And more allegations followed, bro. And these are some nasty allegations.
I'm not gonna lie.
You seen it?
No, I ain't seen. Seen what?
There's text messages.
I didn't see that.
I saw the text messages.
I was like, see what, bro? But no, I was gonna say
it's bad.
It's very bad.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
I was like, even as a kid, I always knew like that nigga's weird. There's something off about that nigga.
My nigga.
No bullshit. All right, okay.
You're not about to read all
this. Is a trigger. I'm not gonna trigger warning because these are some nasty ass text messages. But basically, the woman who's accusing him of sexual assault, basically they had a there was a type of relationship where he was kind of pimping her out to other talent and executives in the WWE to coordinate threesomes and basically just like use her as a sex slave type shit. So these are text messages that she screenshotted, right?
Oh shit.
May 11, 2020. This is him. I love it. That's you, Janelle. You just can't get enough, can you?
You gotta lean more into the voice if you really.
You want to read this? You want to read?
No. You gotta do it. You gotta lean more into it though.
I love it.
Yeah, there you go.
That's you, Janelle. No, I'm not gonna keep going. You gotta do it, bro. You just can't get enough, can you? In the future, it's gonna be so bad that you'll demand to be twice in a day, and not just with a blank in a 3-way. Why not others? Let's see the beautiful, voluptuous body and watch you shake uncontrollably when you come. They'll go out of their minds. Then I'll find more friends and we'll tie you up so you're helpless. I'll direct them to. I can't read it.
That's on that Diddy timing, bro.
Yo, this is very nasty. I feel nasty saying these words, bro.
Don't read it anymore, bro.
I'll direct them to have this. There's pages of these screenshots. I'm only reading one. I'll direct them to have their way any way they want. Who can make you scream the loudest? Maybe I'll just line them up and have them in your mouth, your all over your and ass at the same time. You'll be covered in and we'll make you eat it all and taste everybody's. The next morning, you'll be so sore, but you're still going to want more.
This nigga's a deviant. This nigga is a pure deviant, bro. Like, he must be stopped. I don't give a damn how old you are, man. You gotta do.
Now, I gotta read one more.
You need
your panties ripped off and 3 big black all caps in all 3 holes at the same time. Way up your and way up your ass as far as they will go, but even farther. And the thickest goes down your so it makes you gag and convulse as those big black pound away.
All right, but pause. You done.
This is nasty.
You're done.
So this, yo, I just want to show the people. You see all of this. There's text messages on text message. This is a nasty, sick, fucking 70,
this nigga's walking around that
man.
bitch. Yo, this nigga's walking around that shit like, oh, I'm about to get this nigga to fuck her. Like, yo, what the fuck?
No bullshit, bro. This is the dude that like is kind of been responsible for like so many highlights of our childhood.
So catch me up real quick. So how the fuck did he get a position to be on the board now?
Because it kind of went away.
He's counting the shares.
He signed non-disclosure agreements and all of that. So these things he settled with these women because
he had the majority share.
The whole purpose of why he stepped down is because the WWE found out he was paying these women millions of dollars to stay silent.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding. I thought you said for the new merger with Netflix,
he got brought back on the board. Yeah.
No. That was for Endeavor.
Yes, the parent company.
Yeah, he was on the board for
not the board of WWE, the board of the parent company. So when they did the merger, this parent company acquired both.
Yeah,
he sold his stakes to them, and so now
he's on the board. So he might not own the company. In exchange for him
being on the board, type shit.
He doesn't own the company, but he has a direct influence. But now they got to cover their asses after the week they're having, and now they're saying that they're probably gonna clean it up, make him step down. This nigga has to permanently retire, but this is a sick fucking man, bro.
What the fuck?
Bro,
that's sick, bro.
Slim Jim pulled their sponsorship, bro, for the Royal Rumble.
As they should.
Nigga, it's if you know you fucked up when Slim Jim pulling the sponsorship.
Yeah, no bullshit. Cause
bro, when I think of Slim Jim,
looking at that shit like, damn, can't believe they supporting that.
Type shit. When I think of Slim Jim, nigga, I'm thinking of truckers and I'm like, they don't care. Like they're like, I'm not worried about that shit. If they're like, no, I'm not buying no fucking Slim Jim as long as they're supporting this deviant. And it's bad.
Probably because he had too many black people involved. No bullshit.
Bro, there's like big black cocks.
That's nasty. He ain't even like no acronyms, nothing. He's typing it, and that's the part that's scary.
But that's not he an old nigga.
Anytime I say those
old nigga for real though.
How can you type all of these things out,
no
bro?
bullshit.
Huh?
You gotta edit that out. I don't want nobody to clip that.
What you mean?
I don't want nobody to clip me saying those 3 words in combination.
No bullshit. I might
bleep that out.
Bleep everything. Like, yeah.
Damn, what was he saying?
I don't want to see no clips of me saying that.
Because imagine they clip me and it's like, oh,
you said that shit a couple times. Like, no bullshit.
Yeah, sounds like
you got a matter of fact, yeah, bleep out all that you said.
Everything, bro.
Be like, he's a fool. Like,
this is sicko behavior, dog. This man wrote those things. He texted, and at no point did he think like, you know how like, okay, let me bring it back, right? You know when you like, everybody has had this feeling, so I don't feel ashamed of saying, you masturbate, you beat your meat, you nut, and then you feel disgusted about yourself.
Post-nut clarity.
That post-nut clarity.
You masturbate, you beat your nigga. You ain't have to say it twice. You ain't have to say it.
But you get that clarity, you be like, ew,
what am I looking at right now?
Did I just do what I just did? Like, ugh, that's nasty. This nigga did whatever he did and never turned around and was like, oh, I was wildin'. Like, that was nasty of me. Like, nigga did his threesomes and all that and never thought to himself, like, ugh.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
This is a sick man.
I feel like post-nut clarity is in the eye of the beholder. It's like, what does your post-nut clarity look like? Mine just be like, damn, I really just spent my time doing that.
all combinations of
back.
such. Running back.
Running back.
That's crazy.
Like running back, because it's like you already here. You might as well like type shit. That's my post-nut clarity.
Niggas need the dopamine.
No bullshit. Be like, man, we're here.
I'm having a bad day. No, I'm joking. Yo. But
he's about to get into freaky.
I don't know where else to go with this, but like, lock this nigga up.
Yeah, nah, this nigga Vince, bro. Like,
Lock
honestly, like he's done a lot of bad things in his career overall. Like the way that he
Treats
did
people,
wrestling
yeah.
in general with the territories and all the shit and buying everybody out and like poaching competitors, like that shit was grease. So as a businessman, we know the nigga's ruthless, but to take that like into your personal life and recognize that like the nigga's a serial cheater. He's a serial, like clearly now he's like a fucking sex trafficker. Like my nigga, like we've had enough. We've been had enough, but we've had enough. Cause you're not gonna sit up here and this is where it gets real, right? You're not gonna sit up here and erase the legacy of different wrestlers, like someone like Jimmy Snuka, right? Or someone like Chris Benoit, who's done all these, like, they've done horrific things, right?
Horrific things.
To be the nigga that's being like, yeah, don't include him because it's bad for business, and doing this behind the scenes, nigga. You heard of the pot calling the kettle black? Nigga, I don't even know how to, nigga.
This is worse.
This is the canal calling the canyon deep, nigga. You're done. Like, I've had enough. Like, you're done. I don't want to hear or see of you ever again.
So you mentioned something when you was introducing it. Other people that he was bringing in, other wrestlers?
Not just other wrestlers, but other
And
executives. Like, I don't know if you, the
they're
name
all
Johnny
undefined,
Laurinaitis, like, rings
Yeah.
bells. But that man was in a relationship himself during this time, married to another woman, and he's doing these things like.
That's why I didn't vote for Linda McMahon for president.
No, boo. No, that whole thing.
I wasn't old enough
Change
to
your
vote.
last name,
It makes
bro.
me think about, and we always
Think
have these
Stephanie coming
conversations,
back,
even
though?
like with the
No.
Diddy situation, it's like, how many people knew about this and just kept their mouth shut?
So many
No
people.
bullshit.
We're like,
How
that's
many
just
people
not
knew
my
about it and felt
business.
like they couldn't say
When
anything?
you in a
though?
position of
'Cause
power, exactly.
I feel like it don't be that niggas is like, it's none of my business. I feel like niggas is like, I can't,
He controls
I
my
can't do
destiny,
anything about
yeah.
this. So I have to be okay with it. Because if I'm not, then I'm losing everything too. You feel
Now,
me?
what I will say though,
But that's what she said too. When the woman who we're talking about, like when her lawyer was on like some show or some talk show or something like that, basically was saying like that's all she wants. You feel me? Is for this to come out, all the dirt that's against him. Like she wants it to come to the light, and not just against him, but against like the company. You feel me? Hopefully, it feels like the door is open. I think she described it like there was a window open or something like that, where it's like now fresh air can breathe into the company and life can be breathed back into the company, and so people feel like they don't have to deal with this shit anymore if it's going on.
it just
That's
makes
real
me
shit.
look
She
at.
a real nigga for that. No bullshit.
I understand the perspective, like, yo, as a wrestler, I couldn't say nothing. You feel me? This is my boss. He controls my fate. If I say
The
something,
wrestlers probably
I'm
didn't know, to be
blackballed.
honest.
But what about the wrestlers who be like in the interviews talking about like, yeah, like he's like a second father to me. Like they be gassing it. They could just say nothing, but they're like, yo, I love this guy. He did all this for me. Da 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 da.
He was in the fuckery
Did they
too.
know? Did they
Hey,
know?
man, I don't think so, bro. I doubt that the talent wouldn't have any idea unless they were someone like Brock Lesnar, where it's like,
Yeah,
you
they
know,
saying Brock was involved.
he's
in
like
that.
very close to Vince. Like he's like
That
super
doesn't
close to
surprise
him.
me.
But
You don't
yeah,
think so?
because like he's also yeah.
This is nasty
I
subject.
fuck with
don't
Brock
know.
though. I hope that ain't Brock, but if it's Brock, damn.
Yeah, this is like when you find out your brother's a pedophile. It's like, what do? You love him, but
I ain't say I love that nigga. I
Well,
fuck
from
with
what
him.
we said earlier, it's
like,
fuck
cut him off, right? Let's fuck him.
Hey man, Kurt Angle, my favorite wrestler of all time, man. I love a good German suplex. No bullshit.